the conversion of it.
Mm-hmm. Unbelievable. I mean, I'm seeing Pinterest so differently now from what I have seen Pinterest before, and I have not been using it as effectively as I should be. And I know I saw the light bulb go off in Richard too, because he does a lot of coaching with the Lightcraft Aviators, and how he can really tap into this a little bit differently.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool.
Well, somewhere up there, I've got a board called Dreamweaver Aviation.
Somewhere, I like that.
I haven't been there for years, so I don't know. It may have been deleted for inactivity or whatever, but
Well, that brings a good question that I know I'm often asked when I'm teaching, my general social media when it comes to Pinterest, is how often should you be on the platform, and how often should you be pinning your own pins as well as sharing others, and is that important to make sure you're sharing other people's pins?
That is an amazing question, and that's the reason why you're so good at what you do. I love it. So here's the thing, okay? So we're going to take Richard's dream aviation, right?
Uh-huh.
So we have a gazillion of coaches. We have a gazillion of lifestyle coaches. It seems like they sprout overnight. Nothing against them. I mean, they are a great livelihood for me, but it seems like they sprout overnight. So there's a plethora of coaches out there that are traveling, that are going places and stuff like that are doing retreats. I have a friend of mine that does a lot of retreats overseas and stuff. So one way that you can really hone in on that, Richard, is targeting these ideal clients that are doing retreats, that are doing different things. How cool would that be that you provide private plane to them, and it becomes a luxury thing that they take their clients to? So now, let's get back onto Pinterest. How can you really hone on this? We are not looking at followers. What I teach you is how to get repins. So your question is, how often should you be on the platform? Well, again, a lot of people are reading this Mashable article, and then they're reading about, well, you should pin between 4 and 6, you should pin between 10 and 9, and so on. But Cheri, as a marketing expert on social media, you know that when these things comes about, you have to ask yourself, well, you know what? Let's say, for instance, I'm in Paris. Okay, so we are 6 hours ahead of Eastern. Which time is that 6 to 9 falls into?
Precisely.
Is it Eastern time? Is it Paris time? Is it London time? London is on GMT. Then you have Australia is on a different time, right?
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
So which time does this falls into? So that's where I call it hogwash. So everyone read that article, and then they call it the Bible.
So
hey, you're spanking them good.
So we have to have you briefly do this in about 30 seconds, okay? We're coming down to the last minute already.
Oh, no. Okay, so what we do is we leverage the repin. So being on the platform is based on when your clients are there. That's when analytics comes very, very important.
Mm-hmm.
Using Pinterest analytics, using Google Analytics. Again, search engine is very, very important to Pinterest. I have personally experienced 1.5 million repins in a 2-month period that I have experienced myself for clients. And that is because I am focusing on repins. I'm not focusing on followers, because we've all been brainwashed that your ROI is on followers, but actually what I'm teaching you, your ROI is not on followers, it's on repins.
Love it. And at that, note, we do have to cut short, but you know what? I'm going to make sure on the Social Radio Show page, your website is listed there. They can go there and find out more about your mini courses. I know you have a free download that they can also take advantage of. I want everyone to connect with Maggie. She's got more information, so make sure you enroll in these mini courses so you too can learn how to use Pinterest effectively. And Maggie, I cannot thank you enough for joining us today. Richard.
Oh, thank you so much, Cheri and Richard. This has been so much fun.
Make it sorry to interrupt you, but make it a great social week.
So we want to make sure everyone make it. Bye-bye.